Padia sion. Akono damere sia. Uvere mi godobo. Uviye ke waro bivie. Etifa wo menata yawe. Akmona nemene kapeo sanobi okumbo. Anawe ni mezoba ni kialele. Ina waba wa nupoge bame. Kaime kialele. Imi ere kwa imi ero gbe imi ero enokwa ekogo na gbe faro ewe opa tete gbe ki omo fi kanunu wa ekoko o kanunu ogede lawo goba usuwa mene ogoba uwan wezembe ekwa kiare yaga we mi no mayeto iyo go ologile le kia asano sanowo twari enwe ka yire we ka ewu we aya neru nedo opagino ibieto wa igi mawi oni mafi we aya neru nedo wa igi mawi oni mafi nyire we kwata yakoba asale gbima uwese imene kapto sanowo kubo agbona nemona we ni metoba ni megalele eyi mena gi karo bewa nu poje bame ka imegi halele Iga kokoroko. Iga soseni peo. 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 Katosa ogisi wanobana obanedo waja ebi kuwebi yeye lokiomo obibwe owe ima ya fe obugo ereto wodafedo obugo erima ya fefefe owi mamu ekperi ma awa ya Kokoroko. Imene kapto sanobi okubo agbona nemona weni metoba ni megalele eyi mena gi karo bewa nu poje bame ka imegi halele Iga kokoroko. Iga soseni peo. 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 Katosa ogisi wanobana
Saying the right in Benin to the Benin people. How many rituals have they done to kill him? They cannot. Can you fight God? No. And when you look as a secretary, and then the Oba of Benin have to wake up. He needs a lot of cleansing. Oba of Benin needs a lot of cleansing. Because he must know that a life was given to him by somebody. If he's a king here, he cannot be king in heaven again. He needs to be talked to. He needs to be talked to. He's behaving like Nebuchadnezzar. And that is Daniel 4. You should go and read from verse 17. Enough is enough. The Lord said he will visit him before the end of 2022. And he needs to be very careful not to die in his sleep or fire inferno. And he's going to bury a lot of illustrious sons who joined hand with him to perpetrate and foment all this evil. And then the young man that was on the YouTube that is telling him the truth, he should bring the boy back home and parley with the boy. The boy is the current angel of the Benin people. He's the current prophet saying the right in the Benin, to the Benin people. How many rituals have they done to kill him? They cannot. Can you fight God? No. And when you look at the book of Jeremiah, that's in Jeremiah, he said in 23, from verse 18, he said, who has ever been in his council before amongst you? Then when you look at the book of Acts of the Apostle 16, Acts of the Apostle 13, Acts of the Apostle 5, then Acts of the Apostle 7, and Acts of the Apostle 6. Then you now see what happened in the Apostle 9, when the man arose and got to a power. He said, I will surely destroy. And when you look at the story of what happened in the book of Acts of the Apostle 10, from verse 20, when Cornelius was saying, us of a rubbish thing. God can put somebody in position and he can remove you tomorrow. 1 Samuel 1, 1 Samuel 2 and 3. And when you look at the book of Esther 4, Esther 5, everything is there. If you are a governor, do it well. If you are a trader, trade well. If you are selling garri, sell well.
Iga kokoroko. Iga soseni peo. 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 Iga kokoroko.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I came out late today because the spirits have directed me to drop a message. I just want to say it in English. We are made for signs and wonder. You see, the way we say it, let it be said. I will play one audio message and I will interpret it in English. Before we started this, I just said, let me play the audio, then I will interpret what is inside the audio to you all.
Anyway, Wadomo, Wabibu Nikai, Wayala Visi, or Monopane to Uku Apollo, or by a white, no giver. Iriqua Baba, Eminimia Wasona, no better looking, Ukinoki this year 2022, Asona Mio, a white, no Kuboli Land Wukamuba, Walaho, Avi Kamakoti, Avi Yogita Yafe, Unagirina, Onakamoyau. Eveni mi wasona oke kakabok bamuti sopa o ma seti se kino moje no ni ya mweso nemero nu Kama mi konya ye go ba ma. Ebi ni mi wasona. Wa ki asese ne do. Wa ki asese ne do. Ebi ni kwi e do asese yo te do. Ni afia do guriye. Ni afia do guriye ne. Ebi ni mi e. Okay, gbagbe o. O pe na yala ko a. E wana afia la je o gbe na. Ana afia wana afia o ti ana afia la tia. Ki a ki na gbalo mu yaru. Ana ki ayan isa ki na lo popo. Yana mu la ino re do. Yana mu babaso. Yana mu ne to dai. Ona egbe ya bata dago ame. Fue ya. Mene o he unwame. Asona e imi o e biri ye kebe kato. Eni wa e wala ha gugu. Ana mi ese yo abu pena. O pena ya ga kuma. Isa ki na ga fe kwa. Na ge to mi o ku do la do. Wa ga se ne do. Ya mu ma do ya mu ba. Ya mu pe o pe mi no re do ya fi o pa ne. Eni wa e wala ha gugu. Ana bi na fi mo ni si no de mo ni si ga ti wa. Aso ga gbele ya. Na do mi no fi no yo ma yore. Na do mi agbo na mi baba la gugu. Na do mi agwe o ma gbe no ya bie agolewa. O te mi ni mi be do. Eni mi wo te do na wa so na. Imagi se ti vi gbera bawo. Eni ka una ki o pe keke ta la tian. Ola gbe ruda afo ke ka ti o bukan. Wala gugu. Wa ga se ne do. Ya fi do guriye. Ya na ye ta ma se yo. We na ka ya so yi. Ola go tu no we se ti so yi. Ado mi egbe ebi na na ya. Ado set ye. Ado set to yi. Ado bo go yi. Ya na triko ke. But de e go ti bele ya no le gado. Ya i triko ni. Ya do triko ni for ya do pray for this road. Ime bu gba ya ikonogi yan eyan yan idona eyan na itama ya ke ikonogi yan be ni amana gege sese ni ola ka ya du ene opiripiri ile onya ganya ile be ma gba ile se isa ge ile nwere ile o wala o gugu wa ga sese ne to eto na oge ma ya no wa ga we na la gugu e fe message na ga so obo la gugu be ke be se de ki o ma nu ke me ki na se bo mo no ba mi la ho de mi ni bege na ma so na okay gbagbe o okay gbagbe ya ri trikoni e ma ni to trikoni o te do na ya ji o pe ni ya ke gwalode we de ka ya mi ma to wa ga sese ne do na do mi o pe 2022 na tagbo mi ari bo ka gba wa e mo do na ya yo ba wo bo irigwe ona gbe keke o pe wa ka ya so yin na o wi o ji aya fefe ni ru edo the race I got panoro o wi e ko do ni mo ki ara di ado mu ja bi sapo baro joso o wa idie agbeyan o de gbeyan o buko yin deba dekita eyan e ye gba fi ase ya no gwa ari fi o yin lati ya we ni ya de fi o yin aba mama yo to amu pastor amu beji ya de sopo aba mama ni to ayi mama se ni ya to ayi le ro ne to ayi ayi yan ni ala o ni se to bo oba ayi yan ni yan ni wo ku re ya su e to ayi gbe la mama ni ayi gbe le ayi gbe le ni a dani le ba ni oba ipa mu e wa keke agbon ye ba to ayi le ba ni ayi to oba iwe wo ki afa ni ayi re ba so ni ayi set to bikoni ni ayi set bikoni oba ya le e no ko ya le to be gere no ba ya le oba mo ye ba to ta ya le yo owe de ko na ko de e ma na fi o de na we na pelwa ona we na keke o ma siko wa o siko tion o ma siko tion o siko viro wa a ma siko do viro wa o siko se na no siko wa kakapo wa ja se ne do e vi o gogo no reto e ya mu pane e mi no ma no reto e ya mu pane o wala o go wa ga blame anybody asona e mi e meta no we na wa ja se ne do wala o go ona ba ga iwe bi oni e ri da do ga ya wo yan ya ni ropa sa ko baro joso ya ni re sapero joso beringo ya ni re ke wa road ya iwe wo pe e mo bi ya ni re it's local road here we we just abi bele ya no le gado o wa iwa we o wa itie kaka bo if you ya fefe ni ya latia yo na ya me ya do gbe wala ho go na me ya do gbe e mi na lo be sa ko ba just aga me lo be joda just aga me lo e da doge ai we we oni rudi ko na ya do ko aga do na ne aga set e bi ko ni e ga ni e do ni amu mami ya gbe le wo u kam kai do fe e mi ko kai do sunu na do mi gbe aga le mi e bi ya do mo o we yo pa na ya go jo na ga e nya na ya lo pegere ai go ai se do ni ke o ba ri ye ai fi o e da do wa ri yo o so wa bo o ma so wa bo ai wa ri yo ai ri o papa wa ni ruta eya mweto pane o wala ho gugu wa ga se ne do wa ke mo fu abi mi ha wala ho anyo be na le eyin do na ga le ibi o ja fe o ta kan ti e pe to ta ni ya me ke na fe la kan no ba gi na ni we si na we na so no na wa ge na se ke no ba gi no me ke na to bo yi ki mu mo ba ovi omomo ni to yi yi i ma si bata no ba yo pe wala ho gugu wa ga se ne do o pa wa ga to pe ise.
Wadomo wa Mame Denena Guwaro. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You see, I want to speak. I came out lately this evening. I will interpret the audio. A prophet said that 2022, if the Oba Benin refuse to respect the mouthpiece of the gods of the land, our ancestors, the aborigine he met in the land, the descendant of the Idu, Igodo, he will be destroyed in 2022. Instead of the Oba of Benin to respect our agreement, to respect our forefathers, he continued to recognize us as his own slaves of the Oba of Vinoba. But many people decided to accept that name, slaves to the Oba. The word Oba Oba is not our language, it's a Yoruba language, which means king. What we call king in our language is Obi, Eze, Pere, and Ogi, and so many others. We don't recognize Oba in our language. Today, I want to drop something. He will be destroyed this year. See, that is the reason why I have not. People have been calling me, go and bury your father, go and bury your father. I have refused to bury my father. So I just want to make points. Last month, people called me from Benin. They told me the Oba Benin traveled to Yoruba land. He went to consult some voodoo, some spiritualists, Juju priests, to help him. You see, we have been saying it, that this man is a terrorist, but people don't want to believe because of greed. Okay. As at now, the Oba of Benin is now running a tasketa. According to our parable, when you see a rabbit in the afternoon running, you have to think either the rabbit is pursuing something or something is pursuing the rabbit. Something is wrong. The Oba of Benin is a pretender. At the same time, is a pathological liar. All those while the Oba of Benin used to fly private jet, they will put a red rug. They will put red rug. But now, because I am showing all those rubbish, he have refused. He stopped showing all is what do you call it in English? He have stopped showing this thing out to the general public because of me. He doesn't show it anymore. So I just want to say something. I was told by my informer that some Yoruba priests or Yoruba Babalis, they came to Oba Palace. They were mentioning the name of Governor Obaseki. You see, I have not yet come out to criticize Governor Wike or criticize any other people. People rush criticizing Wike. So people say Wike is not a human being, he's a drunkard, is this, that. I didn't condemn him. Let me use broken English, my brother. Since all those days, I break my silence on Wike this night. The Oba Ewuare travel to Yoruba lands. People call me from West. They say the Oba Ewuare dey Yoruba lands. They consult with the best native doctors. Make they come in palace, make they do something. Make Obaseki enter problem. So I was very, very busy. That is the reason why I never come and saw those days come address. The problem between Governor Wike or the Governor Wike got the talk. When they plan something for the although Juju something. But I just thank God Obaseki don't normally reply. Because of the Juju was very powerful. You see, if Wike talk, Obaseki no dey reply, he go just quiet. Obaseki is a person who always learn how to remain silent. Because of the Juju, and the Juju even work reach my side. Instead of me to come out to first of all come expose all those evil. But I was so very, very busy. You understand? So wetin happen, my brothers and my sister, the crisis between Governor Obaseki, the misunderstanding between Governor Obaseki and Governor Wike was caused by a Juju priest. They say the Oba Ewuare brought a Juju priest to his palace. They kill many, many animals, kill many things. They say make Governor Obaseki enter problem, make confusion enter his body. After they do and finish, Wike begin dey accuse the governor of wrongdoings. And when Wike wan even talk to governor, now he say whether na artifact, it is an artifact with this. So I don't want to talk too much. What Benin now, you see say shame go catch you now. Governor Wike is a politician. Governor Obaseki is also a politician. They are members of the same party. They will settle and you will put to shame. Oba Benin, if you don't know, let me tell you. Wike have traditional rulers in Rivers State. You know they need down greet them. But because of your Juju, they work. He come kneel down for you. So the truth of the matter, I said now because the Juju wey the Oba Ewuare do trying, and I don't come out this morning, I can't debunk and say, Oba, your Juju, I don't neutralize am. Some people come out, they carry fake rumor, they waka, they go say, Obaseki give 20% of Edo land to Fulani. There's no truth in what they are saying. No. Iranomigo, all those lies we talk. I don't even get a number. Anybody get Iranomigo number, may give me. Iranomigo, you should stop fooling yourself. Oba Ewuare is using you. At the end of the day, you see, he will use somebody, go dump and see Roland Ehoe. See as they use Roland Ehoe. If they tell you say you go dump Roland Ehoe like that, you will believe. I'm Roland Ehoe dump him anyway. Ajaji. Ohin ti jaji. Wàá fúlé gbẹ. Báwo mi phone number ìrànà mi o? Ìrànà mi sàn. Ìrànà mi o. Ìmọ̀ ẹ̀ ló bá mi mà ẹ̀ dọ̀wọ́n ẹ̀ o. Ìrànà mi sàn. Ẹ̀ ló bá mi ń dáná. Àwọn ẹ̀ka gbẹ́gẹ́gbè before. Amigo, we are fully buwe. So I don't know. Anybody have an amigo number? Let me call him and tell him to stop this propaganda. Oba biniga luwe fu no muwe fu. Fully buwe. Me ma akamugwa wari. Stop fooling yourself. See the way they use they put your by through here. We know they put your back for. Where an amigo? An amigo son. You call him. The sponsor fix. The sponsor many waiting not be truth. Ranmigo the lie full everywhere saying our governor. He carry 20% of the land. Give a full and where they for sign the agreement. No we go. Liar. Amigo. Why you dey lie, amigo? We go to here now.
Welcome to Live.
See, you don't go put it for amigo, why are you fooling yourself? I call you now. You dey watch me, that make you off. Put your phone for welcome to voice call.
Welcome to.
See, he just knows that they call and I make am put on for that. Amigo, wait a minute. All those things you dey do, so you see me, they see forgive you. Tomorrow now you see start again. Amigo. Why are you doing all those things? Say they cut my phone, see. Maybe very soon I go block me, say amigo. Say amigo. See. Amigo, wait, you know they said already blocked me, see. Amigo, you they watch me. Why are you fooling yourself? At least you are watching me now. Why you dey fool yourself? You come out to say governor should forgive you. Everybody should forgive you. Now you are not bringing out propaganda. Sponsoring that again one idiot in Germany here, that masses. The forged lie that the governor of Edo State, they have given land, 20% of Edo State land to Fulani. Which village they forgive the land to Fulani? Your village, Oronigbe, governor can sign a contract, give Fulani land. Stop all those things. Even though you block me, why are you fooling yourself? Blocking me doesn't mean anything. Stop this nonsense. Women where? Who have the contest in the governor of APC? Where you have sense? You want to become governor? We have governor. No, make them go carry this thing. Goats. Now you go be governor for where? For Baparas. So if now they watch me, there's a profile on the mountain now. The Oba Benin, they say you go Oracle. Oracle tell am say he will die. Either they fear saying he will die now. Any place where you go, they say they tell am say God go punish am. And them now they say they want to do public ritual. As at last week, they go dig this thing here 5 they go dig something for 5 junction. They say make Benin people rise against governor. Oba Benin, why are you doing all those things? Why are you doing all those things? If you want to contest as a governor, you come and contest. Leave this governor alone. Look at Oba, look my eye now. Somebody called me yesterday. He tell me say Oba look my eye, say they don't give him for Germany here now. They don't give him, what did they call him? Fan. They say they sent to prison because of me. They say if you don't fit pay the fan, you will work. How did they call her for English? For Germany here now. if they sentence you go like 4 years imprisonment, they will say me you can't pay so money. If you know if you pay the money, you dey work for government. The Oba look my eye now. The work when they go the work, now not be the normal work in the work. Oh. Now the debts when they hold, now the work put. If you not they understand now, say the money they pay somebody will not the work. If you know the work, like Oba look my eye, they pay like 350 euro, 330 euro. The debts, the case where he go put in hand now, in the work for government, now government worker. If you no work, you will go jail. Now in they do now, in they tell people saying they work, in they work. If we wait till that they will tell me time I go where, and if you not paid, if you miss all those days, you not go, police will come carry you here. We are very soon. I overlook my reason. Just enter. You me one hole. Even Mexico, here overlook my eye. They say overlook my eye now. Say now me my Mexico beg. Make I call you. Make you understand that. Make I call you. Now so the thing just be now. If we imagine, if we, overlook now, you know the shame. You see the work wey you dey work now. I no feel sorry for you. You dey work. Ew. Umaiya we informate police. Ima hu ela wa ne wa gbo. Umaiya we informate we. Umaiya we informate ibu wa gbo. I'm making format now. Look at your Oba Benin. I say he will stop me. I no go talk again. He go do this one. He go do this one. Why not do am now?
Hello, Kiso. Attorney Madam.
Mommy, good news. So breaking news. Somebody don't call me say Oba look my eye. I don't want to mention his name. Oba look my eye.
Yeah.
They say na strafe. That is, they say they sentence am. That is, if you sentence am, they say they give her a fine, make him pay. Yeah, we know they say get money. They say make him pay for all those cases. Say if you no fit pay the money, he go jail put. Now be the work when he work. Now say na he go in the morning, in the afternoon, go come, he get some kind of hour, he go see call house. He go see come go again. Every day. Now the work.
For me, Oba look my eye is a coward.
Yes.
And there is nothing you can do for Oba look my eye. We appreciate it. You don't have mind to appreciate any person.
Okay. But you understand what I just say now? Say in the
I
work.
understand you. When he don't pay the money, we go to prison.
He will go to prison. But you know what talk and come and say, see waiting me can the work. And if
you know, Oba look my eye.
Yes.
He's fond of lying to his people that watch him.
Yes.
He's lying, and people know it.
Yes.
If not because of the punishment Oba look my eye have with the authority, Oba look my eye don't want to work. Yes. He don't want to work.
Okay.
Work for him is like poison.
Okay.
He don't want to work. If Oba look my eye is really working because he really want to work, how come he can't use the working contract to get a nice apartment?
Okay. Okay, mommy. Okay.
Because it's long he have been looking for house.
Mommy, when the person tell me today, the person you tell me, is he make a person me I not make sure his name. Now say they say Oba look my the work, Oba look my the work.
No. Secret. I mention any on go back where.
Yes. And if you don't pay that money, maybe if you miss some days, you don't pay, the police will come down for us, go put down for side prison.
No problem. Jama we treat is fuck up.
I too like German. I too like German.
They are not processing people. If you do anyhow, you face the road.
Mama, when the person tell me today, he say Naomi all those days, you know, they talk again, come quiet.
The person gave you a very genuine information, eh?
Yes.
Oba look my eye is just, how will I even say, a goat is better than him.
So what do we mean for 3 years? We are in the government.
He was the one calling calling you, telling you, thank you very much. Even he and his wife were even calling me.
Okay.
That we are doing a nice job.
Okay.
The moment they promise him Sikbogo chieftaincy title, Papa look my eye change.
Okay.
The Sikbogo chieftaincy title till date they don't give to him.
Mommy, I know when I hear this thing yesterday, mommy, when I hear
you
this,
will say you are the owner of a house, and the person staying with you is going to use somebody to swear. You will say you are not aware. Is that possible?
No,
is that possible?
No, mommy.
No one stay with you in your house. The person is going to use somebody to swear. And you as the owner of the house, you are not saying that you are not aware of it.
Mommy, I want to also give you a breaking news also. I have to also say it out. You know, no, mommy, I want to tell you something again. You know, when we went to court that very day, my lawyer never told me that he want to withdraw case. Automatically, my lawyer was against me. Not raise any motion against me. He tell me, you have children, you have this. I say, are you the owner of the children? My children, are they complaining they don't have food to eat or what? Am I not working? I was asking my lawyer this. What concerns you with my family? Have I ever been convicted in this country before? Okay, do you know the breaking news? The breaking news, I went to consult another lawyer. Do you know, I swear to God who made me, if I lie, let God destroy me and my generation.
Okay, so you don't need to swear, we know the truth.
I wrote a letter.
They are the evil people. They are the evil.
I wrote a letter to courts. I said, I have lost confidence in my lawyer. Do you know what happened? I wrote it with my handwriting, not typing it.
Yes.
Do you know what the court did? The court took that my handwriting, that letter, and forward everything to my lawyer.
Good.
Do you know what my lawyer did? I just want to break silence. My lawyer changed. My lawyer changed as normal lawyer, not as before. So now I am not having two lawyers. Before I was scared. The lawyer was just looking at me like, when an Hausa man who come from village in north come to Benin. Police arrest him, say, "Zo, come here, Mugu." You know,
When you finish saying what you want to say, I have a question to ask you, please.
Okay. The second thing the third one I want to tell you, they called me from the other side. They said the Oba Benin don't have peace, that they went for oracle. That the oracle told the Oba Benin that, look at what is going on. Instead of the Oba Benin to do what the oracle said, he went ahead and consult some Juju priests from the west. As I talk to you now, they say in 5 Junction, they buried animal alive for there.
They are wasting their time. What is going to happen in that land? And that palace is going to be destroyed.
They went to Ababava.
It's going to be destroyed into pieces.
No, Mama, they went to Ababava. They make many see. No be small juju. They voodoo Yoruba people.
Okay, so what I don't understand, instead of them thinking one juju to another in different junction, why can't they go back to their fatherland?
He was watching governor. You know what he did again? They say according to the informer too. You know what? Everything they make me surprised is all those chiefs when they run all those things. The thing will see leak. They will see call me. They tell me all this.
You know, they are useless people. For me, they are the most useless people on earth.
No, Mama, you don't understand what I'm saying. I say some of all those people he used, all those chiefs, many of them are not with him. They are with me. You understand what I mean? Like the issue of the deputy Oba.
They should stop going to that palace.
It's
because
gradually,
what is
man.
going to happen? That palace is gonna be destroyed.
Mama, let me explain something different to you. We don't need to destroy that palace. That palace have to be kept as a tourist destination. People from America should come and see the palace, where a place where their forefathers were being used for human sacrifice, where their forefathers were being sold into slave. That place don't have to be destroyed. That place have to be kept as a
Why
tourist.
I'm using that
You
word
understand?
destroyed? Because if that, when a bird has a net, the bird always want to go to that net. But by the time the net is destroyed, the bird don't have to go there again. That's my reason of saying that.
It's an
They
evil
have to go
grant.
back to their fatherland.
It's an
Okay, so I want to ask question. All these useless people, many of them in UK, supporting injustice. How many of Oba supporters who have children with UK women have told the UK authority they are the owner of UK? How many?
No, see, what we are saying now is that the evil this man is doing is what we are exposing. Because Imoriabe mother died mysteriously. Princess Imoriabe mother died mysteriously, and the Oba of Benin have refused to come out and address the general public what happened to Imoriabe mother. Death,
Very soon,
human
if
being
not
is
because
human being.
everybody know about it, very soon they would have lied. Imariabe mother died for love.
Okay. Look at Egbe Aduwa, the daughter of Ogegben, died mysteriously in the hand of the Oba, and the mother of Ogegben
Okay, so
died.
if not for you, Egbe daughter never know that her mother is dead.
Yes.
If not for you.
And Egbe mother was thinking Ezeleka mother was her mother. And through me, man, no,
All thanks to you, okay. So you make that girl to know Oba killed her mother.
So what we are saying now is that what I'm trying to explain to you now is the Oba of Benin, as at 2 days ago, they are making a lot of sacrifice.
They are wasting their time. They have to go to their fatherland.
Look.
They have to go there.
Look.
Your Ife land is there. Okay, look. So please, Ifa family, where are they from? Okay, so are they Igodomigodo or they are from Ile-Ife?
So, Mama, what we are talking about now, I'm not driving anybody to fatherland or motherland. What I am saying is that they met us in our lands.
I want them to go to their fatherland.
Mama, let me air my own view, mommy. We don't drive people. I live in Germany. Nobody drive me. What we are saying, you met somebody there. Where you go to look for work.
Okay, so you live in Germany. You don't oppress the Germans.
That is what we are saying now. They met us. They met the Ogamie. Okay, so there. We are the Aborigines. They now call us their slaves. We are not driving anybody. What I stand for, whether you are a Kaduna or you are from anywhere, is it the Hausa people that live in Benin? They respect where they have to respect the people they met there. If you go to Enugu State, if you don't respect them, they will deal with you. You know the Enugu people, they will deal with you seriously, apart from the Fulani who are very stubborn. So what we are saying is that the Oba of Benin met us in our lands. We don't want to be his slaves. We don't want that anymore. And we don't want that Oba of our lands. Our land, the name of our land is not Benin. The name of we must change our name to Igodomigodo City. And our name is Idu. We not hate Yoruba, we don't hate Igbo, we don't hate anybody. But what we are saying is that they are not the custodial historical head of our lands. They are foreigners. So what I stand for today is he should stay where he belongs to. Just like we have the Hausa community in Benin. If we have Hausa community, they have, what do you call them in English? They have the Seriki of Hausa. So if they are coming from Ife, they also have the Bale or Oba of Ife, where they come from. So they should not be calling us Benin anymore. We need reformation. We have to go back to the drawing board. We must come back to our way of living. We are not slave, mommy. You understand? We don't want to.
Okay,
You
so
see,
you are
we
a
don't.
man, I'm
We
a
don't
woman,
want to.
you know.
Yes.
The way I hate this Oba family, oh.
No, we don't need to. You see, there's one boy called Adenika grandson. You know him?
I know him. He's in UK.
He's in prison. Huh? Do you know why he's in prison? Eh?
No.
The reason why he's in prison, that is what Oba Benin wanted to use it against me. He didn't succeed.
Okay.
When he came out, he was preaching hate speech against the Igbo. He said all the Igbo people who are living in Yoruba land, they should kill them, should do this one. We don't do that. You understand? So that's why he's in prison.
I watched that video.
So you don't do that, you know? So that is hate speech. I don't know how many years they give him. So you see, like when I appear in court, I don't preach hate speech. Hate speech is a criminal offense. Even genuinely here is a criminal offense. So I don't do that. So they came
so
here.
My own is not hate speech, eh? My own is not hate speech.
For me, I'm not talking about
bring their children to Europe for free. What do? They sell our own. Okay, so please, I'm a woman. You are a man.
I'm not telling you that I don't preach hate speech. That is what I stand. We are not driving Yoruba people from our states. I am the reason why I'm here today talking for the past 4 years to 5 years. It's not because I hate any Yoruba. The reason why I'm here is that it's an historical fact that this very man Oba, this throne, have enslaved our generation.
Taking the money that
we want him to get out. He should go away. That is what we are stand for. The man is even saying he's not a Yoruba man. He says he's the one who gave birth to Yoruba. As I speak to you now, the Oba Benin, that time he said he's the one who gave birth to Yoruba. And the people are calling me, is this man is he?
So how can a son give birth to the father?
I don't know.
Can a son give birth to the father?
I don't know. I live Benin there for the see all those things. So see, wait, see, Mama.
So, I will advise any individual who try to come and constitute nuisance when you are online. They should tell the useless bastard Oba family to go and do their DNA test. Does DNA lie? Okay. They should go and do their DNA. They should go and do their ancestral DNA. Ancestral DNA is not expensive. They should go and do it.
We don't have problem with any tribes. The tribe is not our problem. What we are having is that the Oba, this very Oba of Benin, and his father, they are now maintaining the lineage and their evil tendency, using us as slaves, using us for human sacrifice.
They are diplomatic criminals.
So that is what I stand for, Mama. That is what we are talking. We are talking about this Oba and their group, their criminal group.
Okay, so we want our freedom. What belongs to the 7 local governments? Oba of Benin and his family, they keep it for themselves. Average young children are suffering. Poor young children are suffering. For how long?
Look,
foreigner will be taking what belongs to the indigenous people for how long?
The governor we voted for.
For how long?
Look, we voted for Governor Obaseki. And as I speak to you today, as governor of Edo State is working. He's doing a great job in Edo State. He cannot make Edo State like Germany.
They even want to command the governor.
They want to destabilize the administration of Governor Obaseki. Look at the Ranomigo. Look at what the Ranomigo is doing.
Ranomigo is another coward, eh? And Ranomigo is another coward, another Chihuahua in America. Okay. After they've joined this, they are Sopika, they are Woni, they are Wepe. They will see black, they will be calling it blue. They will see be calling it red. All because of their useless society they belong to. Very only asset of people.
Okay, look at another thing now. You look at what the Oba Benin.
Sometimes
Before-
this useless man in America will come out on his platform and be saying that he's a slave.
Look, Mama, look. You see the other time. Look what is going on now. You see the Oba Benin, he brought out Juju. He say he's
All those
invoking
Juju are
Juju.
fake.
Mama, hold on. He says he's invoking Juju to kill cultists, to kill
He himself
robber.
is a cultist.
And he's the head of a cultist. Okay, now
He himself is a cultist.
Mama, wait. The man who he used, that young boy he used to be swearing those Juju. And I don't want to make some statements. As at now, the deputy Oba is no longer in the side of the Oba. The Oba Benin wanted to kill him in EFCC custody. So
They can't kill him. That
just-
one is going to confess all the atrocities they use him to do.
Do you know
He's going
what?
to confess
Do you know
it.
what happened? They wanted to poison him. They give him food. The guy,
They will never
he
succeed.
didn't eat the food. When he went home, the food was black. The food
Hey!
black. So that was when that time also the deputy Oba he told the AIGs on 5 that he said life they in danger. So they are trying to
He
kill him.
has to confess. He has to confess
Mama,
everything.
Mama,
all those
Mama, hold on. Hold
Oba
on.
family and Oba use him to take. They will not do him anything. He has to confess.
Hold on,
He
Mama.
has to confess.
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. The deputy Oba told the AIG, listen to the points. He told the AIG that his life is in danger, that they are trying to kill him. That is how the deputy Oba ran to Lagos to hide. So when he was in Lagos, the Oba Benin was trying everything to kill him. So the guy surrendered himself to EFCC. So that
You see?
So that if he didn't surrender himself, the Oba could have killed him in Lagos. They will say he's
They
a
will
missing
kill him.
person.
They will form an allegation
Now-
that he went to Libya. He went to Morocco.
Mama, hold on. They were trying to also poison him in EFCC custody. The EFCC refused to be poisoning him. So now EFCC now hand over Deputy Oba to courts. Okay, now in federal high courts for Benin, now they carry the Deputy Oba go. So I have tried all those ways, send people, like trying all my best. The reason why we are doing all these things is because if they kill Deputy Oba, all the old secret and the evil they Oba need to do, where they do, everything will die. So we want those things not to die. So that is why we are doing everything possible to make sure that Deputy Oba is safe. Now, see what the Oba need to do now. I know one talk this one come and so those days. The Oba Benin they make call, they call the Northerners. You know the judge, not Justice Shaibu.
They are all the same people.
Mother, just let us be frank with truth. The judge who is in charge of the case, I know they criticize the judge. The judge give the deputy about 3 conditions before he will feel bail. 1, he say, let me bring 5 million naira as a shorty, whether not shorty have what do you call it for English? As a guarantee, as insurance, 5 million naira. Then you go see bring somebody who get that 5 million naira, like some. They will go bring permanent secretary. So now, Deputy Oba, nobody, service secretary will go sign for an. So now the Oba Benin now, I'm talking about truth. The Oba Benin now, they meet with some northern elders, northern eminent people. They try to put pressure on the judge, make him not release the deputy Oba, make him just dey prison, because if he release him, Oba Benin go get peace, and if he kill him, the whole world will know say na he kill him. So you know he soon na guy where Oba Benin make peace, because the deputy Oba in Yorena at evil dey postpone evil because here go arrive la bike bill the deputy Oba only we are going. When only deputy Oba Ewuare na Lagos, or we are around Noah, or where they are be. They are more. Oma de prison, oya go the prison, we go the prison. I mean, why are going to prison? We prison at one way prison. We no go away prison. Ere go, or here go you will have to talk at prison. I mean, go where you are. Even ya go, ya we prison, me might go mana. So what we are saying is that we have to be. We have to. We are just saying something. We don't go. We are going away one. So now, maybe try and maybe make sure we marry, and make sure I can bill. A deputy Oba my expect me have na be bill. We need me na ne bana bill because imi ya fe ni e bill wa. Imi ya fe ni ya we brani. O make na do time ma. Bele aga time for ne fe ari pardon e. Eri me mi ebo. Bele because imi no high o we mi ya fe ni o we yan we o baga ha mi ni awe.
They are the one that we are sending him to go and do it.
Baby.
Okay, so do you know the reason why they were sending Roland to be doing different all sorts of evil? Because they knew Roland is a real indigenous person.
Thank you.
Of Iduland.
Yes.
That was why they were using him. But when they were using him, they make it seem as if he's elect, like them.
And Omotete was very surprised. Omotete never look at Omotete was even insulting me. Omotete was praising me. We came
Okay.
Oga Nirume. Omotete ona vibata yotori. Ona sanyo. Ona Nirum. Omotete o. Do ate public. The family of Omoditi, they were praying for me where even near Ladian, but Otiana, my expert. So, again, me, I want to with the Oba look my eye. Ega Yigina, on the young winning the government, Yapio, Saregani. Eh?
Winning when I need Gano.
O Gilliana.
Yet to be if we take nonsense, Omana was
or the 20 or the 21 a month in an letter going a court. Yeah, the lawyer going to court, a letter going to court. Yagualigo. Mama, you know, arrive and the enemy meta. Enemy water. You need to borrow your judge. A judge is a guan. If you don't know how, a lawyer vibe you if I'm have your what we beg you if I'm animated on it. A judge is a guan with the money. We carbon judge language na carbona. We down here. We court. Every judge got to tell you do who near. Every judge got to tell you do who. Obey Adawala only by the left in it. By left. If I knew a seat or in me, lawyer me cool way. If I need my hand to touch, then inside the normal we got me so. We are me so okay. Every okay, you be video you both. Oh, you doing your matter? Oh, you know, we are born. Oh, you know, we are me. You know, the man here, yeah.
Should be, let me say, maybe 1 meter 40 or 50. Oh, matter no boy problem. And no sense in your support in your team. So, in your matter, your support
a governor, Obaseki. Iniru no if you have no barely mama that way on Bob in your hair moon. I mean, Buya fan, yes.
support ya we no ma keke umunyanya ya muwe.
Owi Yoba
Asona umunyanya
Owi Yoba ni time. He said Owi Yoba ni time where Owi man is support Owe they Owi yon here you being burying when he support even down Owi man. Owi Yoba tire. Abi Owi Yoba ni time. Owi man no. Oh yeah, we
all these their useless secret thoughts in your paper now. No one say, but all generation here, all Santa Igoti. I say what Corona okay, so now okay, the show now your persona. Again, you look my hand where a disease in water. Okay, so now Benny man,
let's see what.
Okay, so now what Benny man.
What? Let's see. They say Oba look my na Jane the serve, na they go to work. That is every day get money they supposed to work. If you don't work that money, sure they know they pay them. Now they work for government because it's supposed to go jail. Oba look my mommy now. So thank you very much. I just came out this evening to see that audio that I released. They say they want to do the audio. Say they want to go do sacrifice for front of ring roads. They will do. See, listen to the audio again. Make I explain the audio to now. See the audio they play now. There is they say they want now. Oba Ewuare they sponsor the minute they do this nonsense. He say, may I explain the audio to them? I'm not listening very well. I damn you.
Anyway,
My leaders. Na good morning. Oba of Benin. Oba Ewuare. The dream when you see this night.
This year 2022.
In this 2022. Oba Ewuare. They interpret more. When I listen, I am meaning that what I see this night.
This year 2022.
On the 22, this night. Why? He's begging all the secret courts. Secret courts in under the Oba of Benin. Waiting to see for dream this night. He was not able to reach Oba of Benin. Somebody that have voice doesn't have an opportunity to see the Oba. They should make sacrifice for the Oba. They should make sacrifice for the Oba. They have changed Benin. What you see in the dream is very big. What I see in the dream, trees were now speaking like a human being. People were coming out from graves. They were cutting their heads. And the Benin was full of hunger. This night, he saw it in dream. The elders of Oba family, trees were talking, blood everywhere. The Benin, Oba Ewuare will be taken away. Like Godomigodo is coming back to stay now. What he saw this night. The ancestors of Oba have told him to say this nonsense. This is what they are saying now. They are trying to trick people. He said they have went for Oracle. Oracle have told the Oba Benin to come and make a sacrifice to make sure that the governor of Edo State is in problem. So they are ashamed of themselves how they want to make the sacrifice. They now come out that they have to make this sacrifice with Osoka confraternity, a secret court, which the Oba Benin is their heads. They said now they should go to Ichi Junction in Benin. They should cook and make everything to make sacrifice so that the Oba Benin will continue to enslave the people. Listen, oh.
I do set here. I do set you to a. I do go away. Here I pico. Here I pico. But that day, you the belly. I don't like I do. Here I pico. You have to pico for you to play for what they say road.
Yes. Now, people are making plans against the Oba of Benin. This is making his 7th plan people are making against him because of his tyrant and his evil way of living. Now, this is making the 7th plan against him. Before the 7th meeting is being held, that the Oba of Benin have to fast and make human sacrifice and all those their way of living to protect their human sacrifice kingdom. So what he was saying is saying that the Oba of Benin should continue making sacrifice, either human or their way of living is their culture. All those sacrifice should continue doing all these things. So you remember what this Yoruba man said? He said, 2022. Let me play it for you again.
Potato sell well. If you are opportune to serve the people, serve well. You need a lot of cleansing. Oba of Benin need a lot of cleansing. Say Benin man, write him as the secretary. And then the Oba of Benin have to wake up. You need a lot of cleansing. Oba of Benin need a lot of cleansing. Because he must know that a life was given to him by somebody. If he's a king here, he cannot be king in heaven again. He needs to be talked to. He needs to be talked to. He's behaving like Nebuchadnezzar. And that is Daniel 4. You should go and read from verse 17. Enough is enough. The Lord said he will visit him before the end of 2022. And he needs to be very careful not to die in his sleep.
You said this man have said it before that the gods of our ancestors said he will visit the Oba Benin before 2022. So now 2022 is here now. The Oba Benin is running from one native daughter. Tomorrow will be in Ogun State. Next tomorrow will be in Oyo State. He's doing everything. This man have told him that before 2022, he will sleep and not wake up. You see now, these people are now started making an audio now, say they should make sacrifice so that he should not die. My great people of Idu land. Many of you have remained silent. Nobody question God. God have purpose for everything. But it will be very bad. Yeah, it's good. It's shown. That kind of problem, eh? Yeah, thank you. That is my in-law. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. It will be very bad of us that we don't work together to make sure that this evil fall. Please. See, this is 2022 they were talking about. Nothing have started happening now. Look, they said you will die this year. And they told you what you should do. So you didn't even do anything. You are even trying to kill more people. You killed my father last year. A prophet, a Yoruba man, told you that you have to negotiate direct way. Then, instead of you to negotiate direct way, you went and killed my own father. Eh? Is that how to behave? You think I will come and ask you for bribe? Hello? He said, what? What? He said,
because you are enlightening the Benin people.
Okay.
Just that Benin people, not be their fault, sha.
Oh, dear.
You know what I say? Not be their fault. They don't use human blood to press their head.
Yes.
Human blood don't cover their eyes, so they know they see the real bad part of waiting they happen for inside Benin. My brother, make I tell you something. Move use Europe, for example. Man, just tell you one secret where be say many of us never to true poor down. For the whole of Africa, as Africa big rich as a continent, Benin people now get the highest number of population
for asylum.
Europe.
For asylum.
For asylum for Europe. Man tell you, my brother, not be say our Benin people we not like to go school. Not be say we not like to learn work. Just that this Oba of Benin and so many other people where they Benin, most especially this Oba of Benin, now be the problem we will get for Benin.
Yes, you are right.
The only way, I want to tell you something, the only way for Benin people to regain their self, the only way to settle Benin, for Benin to come back to normal again, for Benin to become pride, is for them to change that name Benin to Iguduni Gudu first, and for we to recognize, the true king of Benin Kingdom, which is the Ogiamie.
Yes.
We know. See, the truth, they hard to talk. You don't get it? The truth, they hard to talk. History, people will be say they know this story. They don't want to tell our people.
Yes.
My grandmother was 105 years old before she died.
Okay.
And I was opportune to stay with her to know some things where we say so many people don't know. My grandmother name Nanagbogie. That be my grandmother name. I believe that the Oba of Benin recognized that name very, very well.
Yes. Oh, that one ancient name.
Ancient name, that be that name. The reason when I did tell you this thing here, it tell me story about the Ogiamie and how the Oba of Benin migrants come Edo. As Ogiamete start to give them land, how they start to the rebel against Ogiamie, how they create that palace where they did today, how they start to the youth Benin people for sacrifice, how Ogiamie try to fight during the period where they say they can't serve Benin people, how some chieftain betrayed Ogiamie. My grandmother tell me everything. So when you talk, I go use the laugh. If I listen to your video, I go laugh. But some Benin people will do with me for here go they say, na Chris person, this one, this one. If they talk, I go look there, I go laugh. He can't get one, they now call one else and say, come. He say, what happen? Now say this guy dey online, listen to what he talk. Now that day, you talk one thing, you talk one story about the what they call her, about whether na a wife when he kill him mama, something like that, where you can't talk.
Yes.
As you talk, the person can't listen. Now say come. Now say, you know why I call you me listening to what he talk? The person say no. Now say because you there here today, you there on that government, they collect 120 euro, 250 euro for government. You know how much they come out from your 7 local governments for Nigeria will be say only one person they carry.
Only one. Yeah, wife and children.
You know, the person, the guy say, now say more than 100 million. Now your king, the person who you call king, they carry every month. Then the person can tell me, say, now say, see you. Now say, that's right. Some Benin people go, I imagine one day, I stand with my mom one day. We go greet somebody, my uncle, former local government chairman of Ikubaka, Dennis. We go greet her during Christmas period, can't give us bag of rice. My mom walk on the greet am one kind. The way my mom come to the greet am, I say, wetin he do for you?
Okay.
He give you bag of he give you bag of rice. He give you bag of rice and I start am.
Okay.
Wetin he do for you? I best stand up. As me tell my mama say me stand up. So lucky. Wetin they call this Oba pikin o? Not be this present Oba. Now during the time of Oba Ewuare, he get the last born we stop on where we buy house for Iyama road. The house he cause problem. They say Oba pikin don't come. He come they greet. They come they greet her. All of them won't come they lead down. After they don't greet her finish, they won't come they like the pure meal. They say they be slave for where they are. Now say come. Now say mommy, I know they insult you now. Now Benin, now be slave for me. I not be slave.
Yeah, that's what they talk. They say they slave to that Oba pikin. All of them are slave to the Oba.
They say they be slave. They say they be slave. Now tell them say now be slave for me. I not be slave. After all of my now they greet her. Mrs. Stand.
Yes.
Mrs. Stand though. All of them they lead down they greet her. She stand. I tell them.
I know he no go give them 1 cent, nothing.
1 cent, not give you 1 cent, 1 naira.
Of
You come out for a pocket. Instead, now they still give wine.
Yes, now they come pre-put. Now go pack everything, go out, see they be of here. Just imagine now we never be of here.
So what I dey try to tell could be say, my brother, we dey see everything wey dey happen. God go bless you and he will continue to protect you. And make I tell you what, I tell you something where you don't know. Just that you don't know say I dey follow you closely, but you don't know. It gets during the time when you first talk about this girl, I tell you say, may you come on hand for this girl matter. This Oba, whether na Oba wife, we travel. I tell you say Princess Maria Be. If I tell you say may you come on hand for a matter, you know why I tell you say may you come on hand for a matter. Princess Maria Be and Oba of Benin, her husband and wife. So it is easy for Oba to deceive her. And don't forget, say that girl, now still small picking, he brain over matured. Yes. Now still small girl, it's easy for them to deceive her, easy for them to threaten her. Yes. So my brother, what I try to tell you, I know they blame Princess Maria basically they try to betray you because you know why I don't blame her. I know say they fear. If you don't reason, be there for pull knife for Percy throat, cut human be head, give Juju. My brother, you go no say fear they left. What did that girl don't see for palace? That girl no want.
You know what you get Mother Be tell me, you know what Mother Be tell me. He say Murphy. So he say sometimes me and you will quarrel. We will call the quarrel with ourselves. It's not be our fault too. It's not be our fault so we will quarrel. Say no hate me. Say she no hate me. He say Mother Be say if I lie against Mother Be, let God destroy me and my children, my generation. Mother Be tell me, Mother Be tell me say when she born, when she give birth to that his son, now 2 children born. He said the placenta, he say this Oba Ewuare sent exactly like her mother make come carry the placenta. Nobody know why people just look me, even comment now, nobody fear, let and right comment, the fear. That is the fear too much. He say Imarabe say the placenta. Say make I talk and come out for social media. Say till tomorrow. He no know wetin Oba Benin use the placenta to do. Okay, Imarabe tell me what not be every time when they talk when he tell me. You say I'll come and tell me, but now he tell me I talk and come out for our side. Don't be say he tell me hide, say no talk and more. Imarabe tell me say my brother, I don't feel put that one for maths. If I talk about for maths, it will too big. Brother, if you see what Imarabe tell me, okay, me I talk the one way easy for inside, not the other one way strong. Imarabe tell me say, Oba Benin rape. He say, now come and say, how it rape you? He say, in father, grandfather na Eweka, and the grandfather of Oba Papa na see Eweka. He say, as the Oba Benin lazy rich, you know, go fit go where for the register, make go register. They will carry voter registration committee for inside room as on zoo. See now, so they come send and say now only princess like their family they go send, then they come to see him name, her name. That's okay. Me go register your family. Say as she reach there. See now so Oba Benin just deceive her. He say just rape. He say he rape her. On the cry. She call the cry. Yes, now APC no na owe imara be where owe hon ba no gbo give ani ati iya yota no ya VF ya bi be de ni owe yen yi bie ba be repie oni family no na we no ogun yen mo mo o no ogun yen mo mo oba na be awo ewe ari oni otien ahin eweka owi repie ne mi ama mi bie. No, let me use English. When the Oba Benin rape Princess Maria Bay said the Oba Benin rape her. He said after the Oba Benin rape her, then her sister, cousin sister, Eweka, Maria Bay is Eweka, the cousin sister is Eweka, and Oba Benin grandfather is Eweka, great grandfather. So all of them are the same cousins. Now they be. He said now. Another of their cause may come help Marabi carry we come look after child. Now it can be about second wife today. Iya Yota. They say he raped that one. Marabi say he raped that one. See apart from say he raped that one, Marabi say he get one Benin woman with marry shaman. The woman can't greet him. The Oba Benin can send him something, make him go something, make the woman help and look after children. Before Imarabe come from outside, the woman is a married woman. Oba Benin see rape married woman. Me no dey understand when these people they talk. Say me cannot see. After this court case, I will open my mouth to Oba Benin. Me I go see. I just dey quiet too. I will bring their picture come out. All these people you rape. I will bring their picture come out. E no sunu, go no sunu. E no sunu. When you yaji, I will we rape. Imana be vie picture yame. Me aso have you ladian. Usun wagbon.
My brother.
Wagbeo.
So many things the way Benin people need to settle. And without they not settle these things, without they not settle and Benin no go fit settle like. But the two key where they're supposed to do, the two key now I won't tell them today. And Oba Benin they look say maybe in a God like the way that they call her. But physically, we will tell and say nobody be God. And that prophecy must definitely come to pass.
2022.
You know, say I don't talk. Nothing go hold that prophecy. Nothing. Even see, man, tell you something. Even if you use human being, even if you use become the born today to do that sacrifice, for her to postpone that death, like see, the day when death they come, you know they send letter, it they come. Once you go knock for the door, you go enter, you go come out.
Somebody if you kill your own wife, it might be tell me. Marabe tell me say the Oba wife, the former second wife. I don't want to talk. See, this Oba Benin, I dey pray make him come court, can't defend all those statements. The allegation may can't defend them now. Oba Benin, Ogun here, Ogun we can tell you about Ogun will kill you. Can't defend with you right. We go punish you.
You know, and let me just tell you, now money to try to oppress people now is a bit do. You know that see, I don't tell you the truth because I don't feel experience. I don't express a matter. See, you know the reason why we say so many people they look on, they know the talk, most especially Benin people. We know the as in Money we do, we know they appreciate good things.
You know what happened one that day where I go court. I said, I see about look my they do hand like this. Be like person they give charm. Maybe they show judge. You know those stupidity they do hand like this. When they see me, I be like I'm a president of a country now. He come. The way my bodyguard, all those bodyguards where I pay for. Somebody will stand for my phone, somebody will stand for this side. They will just protect me like this, about 3 of them. And court can see security general for me. The government can see judge, they can see other security general for me. Now police vehicle now, I be like president now. Police vehicle now go as police. You understand? So which are they explain? Okay, let Oba Abini come talk with happen to Imaria Bay. Why who kill him mother? Who kill Imaria Bay mama? Imaria Bay say the Oba Abini rape her. Okay, now you rape somebody. Baby, come out. Oba no believe, not let me open mouth to Egwan. After you know they commit all those atrocities, you come they carry Juju, come out, they swear. Anybody will spoil Benin. Everybody now that Ogun will kill your generation. My lawyer come they tell me, say make I know they talk about Oba again for 1 year. Now me come tell my lawyer, say come look, I was in court. I understand German language. I know somebody speak very well. I said, where you for the year that one? My lawyer could tell. My lawyer now me write letter go. If I say I don't write letter go give court. See see, I just see no matter the weight of elephants. They say no matter the weight of elephants, you know if you cause earthquake. No matter the weight of elephants, you know if you cause earthquake. Oba Benin, everybody don't know now. Say those juju wey they serve na fake. Oba Benin, Ogun will kill your juju, kill you. You are an idiot. They say if I talk to Oba Benin again, say I will go Oba Benin now, Ogun will kill you. Why you tell the Oba look my your that one they eat your money? See Oba look my see me for courts. I be like president Oswald. What's man? Why not touch me for shirt? If anyone like I'm there to Agburu.
My brother, we not say any now call the two solutions to the problem. One, return the name from Benin to Edu.
Yes.
One. Two, give the true identity, identify the true king of Edu land, which is the Ogiamie. These are the things that can correct all the bad atrocities that has been happening in Benin.
It's too much.
My brother, you know the politicians say, say people they lost for Benin, people they lost for inside Benin, people they lost inside Benin, they know where they did. Sometimes after some days, they'll come see their dead body, some things don't come off inside their body, they know they see there. Another people they say na money ritual. People go tell say na you.
Hello. Wato.
Hello.
Domo Wato. He say Baba Wato. God bless you, sir.
Saba fiabwe we imi ya no uwawu e walele but we ayeti we lele with you because we with him. Why you're buying that? Just wait now. I see your program.
Yes, nah.
You see, wait here I go talk for all these things. Not they blame Edo people for waiting they go and say they be momo. Make I tell you the truth. Most of they fear say if they talk, tomorrow they will come collect their house or they will go collect their land.
Yeah.
Make I tell you.
Yes.
Waiting they go on so Obaseki contribute to them. I will tell you why I did tell you say Obaseki contribute to them.
Okay.
A situation where if you want to go do C of O, they will say me go bring Oba approval, community approval. How these people now about they do things where they do. Okay. You understand what I talk? That Oba approval and community approval, why Obaseki not convert to state approval so that you take the generate money?
Make I answer that question.
Yes.
You know, say the when we did school, they teach us what is government.
Yes.
Government could be defined as a process in which a group of people come together and share power
Yes.
among themselves.
Yes.
Obaseki alone cannot be government. Government is when a group of people come together, you see, and share ideas to work. So when you bring out something like this is an idea, then
But
you
you know
just
why they talk about? Because according to the constitution.
hold on, sir.
Okay.
So when you bring something,
Yes.
then you suggest and the government will look into it. You see, what you talk, man, say about community approval. You see, if they not use community approval, for example, say they not use local,
Yes.
somebody feel come now come enter land and you just dey carry am na you. But when they say community approval, what the government have to do is transparency. You understand?
Yes.
The government have to set up a body so that transparency will be there, because in the recent, also you are a community. This is a community. This is a community. And if the community is corrupt, the government have to sanitize it, because the government are not aware. You have to draw the government attention. So that is it. So our governor of Edo State, like the other day, I wrote a message to governor. There is a land in Okooma. After you pass Amagba, there's a land there. That land connect to Obagi and one village. As I talk to you, the governor himself went to the lands, 1,200 hectares of land. It's a government land. Immediately, governor left. The Mabata Baze and their group, as I did talk to you now, they still go there, go to sell those lands. 3 million for 100 by 100, 5 million, 2 million. Then the governor write another public announcement last 3 weeks. He warned them, say that land, government land, they go pack all the signboards, come on for there. So now, you will say you blame government for that one. The day government will carry bulldozer go to destroy. But what you have to help government with is you have to encourage government to set up a task force, so that those people wey they know say na government lands, they went ahead and said those lands. Those people should be sentenced to prison, like 10 years imprisonment. You understand? See, so the language of my people na force.
Yes.
So
Okay.
wetin make they fear the Oba? Wetin make they fear the Oba? Na because they use their forefathers to do human sacrifice. I mean, they see the tomorrow they see the fear because of that human sacrifice. You know, say when Prince Okoro not do anything, go catch Prince Okoro. When anybody will see that video, they will fear. You understand? So since I was born, this is the first time I've met a governor who have really done it. See, nobody say he tie road for inside gutter, but the governor have a long-term plan. If you dey look for example now, see, if you want left organizer now, or you want work, or if you get the skills, you go for Edo Best. How many Benin people want go for Edo Best? They will carry phone. Agbonware, Osaibo can't enter Libya, enter abroad. Agbonware, if you no carry me, I want go sell your house. Is that how to to survive? So you continue, so I'm hearing you. Continue.
So you know why I'm saying it? The same people when they used to do these atrocities, the Oba himself, now the community. You understand? The community was supposed to guide people with the community. Now then they used to commit all this atrocity. Anybody will rise up to that tomorrow say, Oba, why did this one? Before you know it happen, the first way they will target for the person might be a land the house. They will bring another man.
Like I want to give you an example now.
Yes.
Like from my village where I come from. I'm from Uson. In 1973, Oba Kenzua carried one of his brother come about my own village.
Okay.
As he cannot reach my village, now people say my village say, you know, feel stay here, because you get the way we build. Then they go far place because everybody, you know, so that time we know this civilized. Because white men, they come through our side, they come through the river, that big river from Giligili side. Now then they don't have access to Oibo.
Yes.
So now they go inside, then they cut land give them. Me they stay. Really right. So what I'm saying now is that now Oba Benin illegal enogi. So tomorrow now, by the time I reach Nigeria now, I will go meet that Onogi, tell her say we don't have Enogi in this place. Stop parading yourself as Enogi. If you don't stop it, those land where you say they're giving me, I will come and convert those lands to my own personal lands. You are not any Enogi because you don't have certificates, you don't have staff of office, nothing of that. You are not from this place. If you provoke me, I will tell my elders, our community, this land now we get them. We don't sell land for you. We say you the stay there. So now we want to use our lands. So what I know about the land of community, if you get like 4 lands, I think it will be better for you to give the community one, for example.
Okay.
Why? Because if only one person good, will say, but when they are not turning into a criminality, that is what we are against. You understand? That is some of the things. When I go to Benin to bury my father, I have to build my own palace. Even though they don't give me recognition,
You have your own palace.
I will recognize myself. Oba be who make am Oba, not be come from Ile-Ife, come tells na be Oba. Me wey be aborigine, I will go build my own palace now. He will come meet me for my village, say why I build palace. Wetin dey build that nonsense now? What can I cover? Yeah, my palace is there. What do you see nonsense?
For Benin, be small. The way they fear, everybody just take themselves as slave.
Okay, in that place for your side now, if you get 4 land, 5 land, how many community will take for inside now? 1, abi?
It depends. I never even follow get the percentage ones.
For example,
it depends. For instance, now when I wait here, they try put to you.
Yes.
You know, say person we build us for town now.
Yes.
You understand? If you have problem, maybe you build us for somewhere like Ugbo now.
Yes.
Or New Benin. If you get problem with the palace, you know what they will do? They will bring another person come from back.
They
will bring another person, a neutral person come, he will carry you go court. When he carry you go court, you with the person you go court, you go say I ain't get, even as we your pardon beat it, you go say I ain't get the house, the land. When I don't reach court, the palace will now bring an approval or they will support that one, saying that one to get the land because of the issue where you get with palace. But if na state, now they control those approval. It would be difficult. Like this planning.
Look, may I tell you something? Now because we not they follow the rules. The governor don't inaugurate that land something arrange that day. So I will call person for government house, make it give me the contacts. So if somebody they oppress you, you know, so the governor hate oppression. You see, Abatobaze, let me use Abatobaze as an example. You know, see, I want to make an example what the governor hates. People, there's a Ranamigo is trying to fool himself. See, during the time of the election, Any message where anything about they do, they collect money for governments. My leader, they collect money, They collect money, better money they collect. The governor, no say that governor na educated person. So during when Stainless come to Nigeria, go meet governor, tell governor say he want to do burial. Governor give him this na 5,000. I don't know, that's not 5,000, $20,000 he give her. I'm not gonna remember again. Abat divide that money into about 7 places. Okay, let's say I give you $20,000. I don't know, for example, now you won't divide that into 7 places. Me once, one side. How you see make the governor feel?
My criminal now.
This Abat now they fight on your side, say the side corrupt. And they say let's now call the crack come out for social media say see money wey governor give them. Abat spoil the life for your hands, in your happiness for your hands. Okay, less than $2,000, which I be 1.5 out of that use sum of money. Less than 1.5 now call it still a sound for inside. Okay, now you see all those when Imajoka this best year happen, what they call him Imade John Imade for Onigbe. See collect that one money. During time of election, people with the diaspora bring card, donate to governor. All those things they donate not reach governor hand. About hijack and for roads. He hijack all those things for road. Hijack and to himself. No, you know, governor no they talk, but in the look all of them. So after you don't eat, money will be your own, you eat everything. So if you come to wake up tomorrow and say governor can't put Abat as commissioner, what you will look governor as human being.
Very intelligent is that man. Very intelligent.
If they don't make Abat as a commissioner of education, what you will talk? You know what does it? This government is dead. This not be government, have you?
Not the government. Not the government now.
Oh, they come make Ordinance IG as a commissioner of agriculture. So I want to ask you one question. You don't ever see any sign? See Obaseki they work for Benin? Any sign?
Actually, may I just tell you?
Yes.
In the work, the man they work. Just that, not be the speed way that they expect say go take work. Now they work. In the man they work. And you know, say as they work, now some people go still we go they choke for back. Yes. We not like them. They say you know they work. They go they spread them. Who not even know say they work? Go just say you know they work. You know they work.
I remember where I did Benin that time. I felt use a taxi work. I use a karate work. I still use bus work. I also all those things. If I use Okada they work, I dey pass boundary roads. Boundary road by Daisy house for there. That erosion they stay there. For Ihama for legislative quarter, erosion they stay there. For Adesuwa roads, if you go front for Adesuwa road there, erosion they stay there. Capiona for near this person house, they call him Uzami house. Capiona there.
Okay.
But people they tell me now say all those places say Obaseki don't drainage all those places.
What I tell you just now, say the man they work. I they tell you. Just that some people will not even know where for the work, you know, they won't be say they just get natural hatred for her. Every time you just man the work, they will say not the work, not the work, not the work. They don't know what they have for Benin. That natural hatred which they get for her. Nice something they judge her. How you want to make it work? The man they try, they work. Now the truth be that one. They work.
Okay.
How you want to go see that Kenwa road. If now that work where they do for a Kenwa road, the man not try. Until one person will kill himself before they not say they
and
work.
I mean they really hear now say and say the man that is the governor. Those lights they do am small. All those light now they light them up small.
Go New Lagos Road, go places for Benin, don't light up everywhere.
They don't light New Lagos Road for New Benin side.
They tell you, I tell you the old New Lagos Road, they don't light them up. Very good. You know, that one they take against and say street light which one they put, no one they work. The man don't put everything back. Fresh one I put lights they did there. If you stay one side of New Lagos Road, you see the other end. Light there.
And I mean they like this street I first stay for Benin before I come to Europe. Now this now what they call them Awule. They say tie the road. They say the man the tie road, you know go show am for news. Me the commissioner, you know go show am.
The man they work, Obaseki they work, but the truth be that one. Just I know fit day everywhere. They work.
And Iranomigo, you know see all those one me talk. Eh?
Now this person, now I see they try with the prison too. Apostle, wait a minute name Apostle, because I don't watch that one. Video one day like that. Exactly when for the work, not for the talk. Drainage we they run from Texas Road. We can come up for New Lagos Road. You know, see they don't bust down from under the that one water they pass there now.
Eh? They don't do it finally now.
That one. So when they did one, now not being this person do the documentary way to the.
Now they say erosion. They say for Texas Road again now. For you about those area.
They don't carry. They work for that place. They don't carry and they try. If you see the heavy drainage.
What the Iranomigo know they see all those one.
Just that some way we say the money they want make it they give them they thief the job.
Like you think Kabaka. What about this one called that time Welu that Welu for Ogida market there for that place never near that side. Oshomole eat those money that water storm project now they eat that money that year. They never near that side.
Who be contractor Oshomole give out to more not a shot. Not be our best night.
Oh Babi. Oshomole not be come out go talk with you happen to the water storm project. He quiet. 30 billion.
Okay, you say Benin people. You say Benin people they fear. The whole former governor fear not let her talk. Then who Benin people can't be with they will talk. Ordinary man will come talk. The whole former governor Oshomole.
But how about that Uwelu road? They never even near that side at all. When I erosion they destroy that place.
I never go there for some time. I never go to Uwelu side for some time. If I don't still go, I'll still give you update about that.
But what me surprised me that time I feel they go up. They couldn't tell me so kind Iridiawa, they say it do am. Some road where they opposite Iridiawa, they say it do am. They say it do some upper, no road for upper, anyone would they do right from time. You know, the never.
Last time when I go past I go. They work for them. And when I go past side the other time.
See if you do say if you go command for I don't know if you go and command. See if you way na poto na no go area. But they know they talk on the Ranomigo, no they call the Ranomigo and he blocked me. Maybe in India they watch me. Eh?
I go tell you when they expect me they give a contract, making job, making no work. They not give up. I go tell you. It is best now. When they expect me getting job. But when they give me the contract, I don't go do
it. Ranomigo come me one day, tell me say I beg, you get what you want tell me. And I say what you want beg me say we be sent from the same place. He beg me. Say me I know they talk. Me I know they expose you about Benin. Cannot say my brother. You not get what you no be you will fit tell me. Even the judge, now only the judge for this country will tell me say no talk again. Not be you.
Anybody will not do well. We pray make it change. Anybody will not do well.
No, anybody don't ever kill people. We don't want media campus to change. You kill him, mama. You kill my papa. You kill Egbe Adua. So now me they talk to Judge. That day we say we talk about Judge. He say you know they keep person. Now at last, if you know they keep person, or you come court, come talk who kill my father. You see, the more you not agree talk again. All of them come quiet. They know say they are gone. How you go poison my papa? You tell me say I not talk. Talk, sir.
Wait, now your father always happen.
Yes.
He don't make that his stop for Benin to go they carry people come use and take drink water for palace. He don't that.
You see, they do have, but you know what happened one day. You know Emmanuel Agbogun. You know Emmanuel Agbogun, eh?
I know Emmanuel Agbogun.
He once at a time like that, I can't see Emmanuel Agbogun make video. The video where about they destroy those houses for palace, for all those houses within the palace. I can't see how Emmanuel Agbogun for Emmanuel Agbogun war. I can't download them. I can't the plan. As I can't download the plan now, they can't the plan how they want to use Emmanuel Agbogun to drink. You know, he gets some children, he gets some bikini back one day. They plan that they want to go use Emmanuel Agbogun. They say na me, na he say na me go video. We go video that the about need to watch am. So I got one day I just watch somebody just come and see me and go see Emmanuel Agbogun for video. Emmanuel Agbogun na see go onto human rights activists. Now this all of them are also the deal. Now hustling the day. The person want carry land for you on that. You see go meet Emmanuel Agbogun, go say na palace anything for come. We go see go the whole ground for there. Then Emmanuel Agbogun go ground for cyber. So he go protest. Like this person they go to Subu and so balance voice. They say one fight up. Emmanuel Agbogun said blue say one fight. My brother. They don't fear no they try am. They don't try and they do something drink water. See, if like Prince Okoro, the Prince Okoro we say that Prince Okoro and the thing pay me. You know why he pay me, eh? As I just did like this, that's why I do. With the same Prince Okoro come meet me say, make we negotiate. We want negotiate now. They say me go talk about talk, me go tell about now at last I got at last I come on minister that would be that nonsense comes tell about for waiting now. So Prince Okoro call they try to stop me now. You tell Prince Okoro say, I have read the history of this Oba. When you try to fool yourself, they will behead you. You know, see how it deceive Okoro come from abroad. Come Nigeria. He pretend like person we don't know one, no two. If now only that Prince Okoro way Oba Benin do. Oba Benin supposed to leave prison by now. Just any Yoruba traditional ruler if try that thing Oba Benin do.
At all. You know, that is not illegal.
That picking way be like lizard Zeleka. That one they say me papa die, me comes to the sell land. That's it. No. Where sure, no one will talk about those people. So let us support our governor. We will support him. We will support him. We will continue to support him because the people who are with us. Man, I want to tell you something. If person like me come Benin today, I carry somebody hand come out for Bradley, say me they vote for him. My brother, they go vote for him. They don't. If I come and hold somebody hand, say yes, you know, people never started the come out publicly like this. Now because I never go Nigeria. Anything will make me go Benin. Don't worry about that one. You know, that man of it poison me. He get waiting person who fit do to you. Because he already killed my father. The whole world don't know. Maybe we can get case for you. Don't be caught with it. Maybe by any time from now they will bring letter come say see date of court. I'll come see an answer and come out. Yeah, Igbo Una the can know the cause Buhari cause generation. They don't release that before. Have you don't hear say Buhari poison in the ground? You don't hear that one day. Eh? Una the can is living fine for when they live fine. Apart from say maybe you know they gave wash internet all those things. They eat normal food. Eh? Somebody kill my father. If I can't reach Benin, I will go arrest me. Say me I not bury my papa. Say because say I talk to her. Where the one for the apple? With the current English court, wait the apple. Now you get caught. Now wait to see this thing they call jurisdiction for law. Now here for talk. So the judge of this court don't judge am. Say na me win. Okay, which jurisdiction you get? Now be here for talk. So the matter lack jurisdiction now. For waiting now. So these things lack jurisdiction. It shouldn't be about jurisdiction. He will fit prove and say not do all those things. He not keep my papa. He will fit prove all those things.
You know, if you get some boys who say they follow up, before you know it happen, not to let them know.
No. We see that is why we voted for Governor Obaseki for security for our state. So all those things what they do. So now before if you dey house, you dey fear me thief no come, but now vigilante, but the vigilante they work, abi they know they work. They work, abi they work.
According to people, they say that they quit the close. See whether they are not being paid. I don't know. I know saying I'm waiting on that.
No, what I'm trying to say is that the time vigilante never did, you know, the situation the criminals full everywhere. But now how they be?
Difference day with vigilante we carry gun. Difference day.
If you want to go use police to arrest somebody, now vigilante go arrest the person, not the police. And the beat wey vigilante go beat you if you come back this next generation. If you see police, you see vigilante, you say make police hold you abeg. Police come carry me. Vigilante abeg. No, but the governor is the chief security officer of the state. That's what you know.
It will even be better. Police will protect you more than the vigilante.
No, the vigilante is best. No, why I say it's best. Like a savior. You don't go to Savior with 7, 8, 9, don't knock in the night. They go collect everything. That one
yes, I know. Yes.
But since governor, see, if you use leg take from Ringo go to Savior, nobody, you know, go see thief for vigilante. They every, I mean, not see everything. They everywhere.
Yes, I know the drive go there. I see the fear outside.
I must say, keep trying. Oh yeah. Oh, why you have a bar?
No, it did. Right. They try just that people get that hatred.
Amigo. You know what Oba Benin do? Amigo come. He go see Oba for Abuja. Yeah, he go meet with Oba for Abuja.
Yes.
See, you know, amigo now that time, me and Maria be amigo, we talk together with conference call. So everything we mother be tell me, now tell amigo. This no matter way, but the amigo record all. You understand? So now amigo come the threat and say if he talk, he go come play all those recording. Now I make Oba Benin they come carry amigo join hands, because if amigo started to play all those recording, like see the day I will open my mouth talk if I tell you people Oba Benin don't sleep with, if you hear them, you know ever like to hear that name. And because of this court case, I for open my mouth to. But even abomination.
Upon the 5 women we get.
Oba Benin will sleep with your family members. And if I make sure those people bring their picture come out, the whole world go cast. This man not be human being, no. Abraham, may I leave you? What you want? What? Or me charge? What me chance to? What? What? I love you all so much. We must protect what we have in our state. We must protect our government from the hands of Pharaoh. Thank you very much. I love you all so much. Please, the Oba of Benin now, look at what they have done. At the end of the day, Wike and Gov Obaseki, they will reconcile. They are members of the same party. Oba of Benin, see your life. So I will be coming out tomorrow or Saturday. We want to come and call on we want call on the wife of the governor of Edo State to come and contest as a senator or House of Rep member. I'm going to personally plead and let us beg the wife of governor may come contest election. She's our wife. She's also our sister. So Gbede Yama Oni Erere Magba Oba Benin cannot take us for rides. People who follow you from Ife, they are not claiming the ownership of our land, and we are not saying we are slaves. We are not fighting people from Ife, but you must respect us. Anybody who is an Asian, any tribe, as an aborigines, can contest as House of Rep for already local government. But now woman we want me represent us for House of Rep. We are going to plead with the wife of I don't know if the position is too small for you, Your Excellency. If you know the position of House of Rep is too small for you, Mama, please take Senate. You will win landslides. Please, we'll make a video and call on the wife of the governor to contest for Senate or House of Rep. 100%. You don't even need to share money before you win, free of charge. If you know House of Rep is too small for you, mommy, please, I will come to Nigeria and campaign for you. You will win 100%. God bless you. Good night, Warato. Waweseo.
Atosa ogisi wanobana. Ọgbọbana do waja ebi buwebi. Buwebi ye.
And he's going to bury a lot of your lost sons who join hand with him to perpetrate and foment all this. Oba will be needing a lot of pleasing. Because he must know that a life was given to him by somebody. If he's a king here, he cannot be king in heaven again. He needs to be talked to. He needs to be talked to. He's behaving like Nebuchadnezzar. And that is Daniel 4. You should go and read from verse 17. Enough is enough. The Lord said he will visit him before the end of 2022. And he needs to be very careful not to die in his sleep or fire Pharaoh. And he's going to bury a lot of your lost sons who join hand with him to